As 2020 kicked off, officials in the city of Wuhan in China were dealing with a new virus outbreak. Details were scarce, and the Chinese government wasn't giving much information on the amount of infected. The situation started ramping up in January, where the first death in China was reported, and cases began popping up around the world, including the U.S. Although the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, began monitoring the situation closely and prepared preemptive measures, President Trump assured that the situation was under control and it would be handled just fine in the U.S. Trump's first major action came on January 31st, where his administration suspended entry into the U.S. by any foreigner that had visited China in the past 2 weeks. This didn't apply to U.S. residents or citizens. Throughout the month of February, Trump repeatedly stated that the virus wasn't an issue and people shouldn't worry about it. Then, on February 26th, Trump appointed Vice President Mike Pence to lead the U.S. response to the coronavirus outbreak. Over the next few days, President Trump accused multiple news networks, including MSNBC and CNN, of overblowing the virus's impact on the U.S. He also took shots at Democrats for the same thing. His rhetoric began shifting when March rolled around. As cases and deaths increased, Trump took more drastic actions to combat the virus and began to take things a little more seriously. March 13th, he declared a national emergency. 5 days later, he ordered that all evictions and foreclosures be suspended until the end of April. On March 20th, he invoked the Defense Production Act, which allows him to coordinate industries to produce medical supplies and other equipment. A coronavirus recovery bill is also making its way through Congress, and Trump is expected to sign it into law once it gets to him. This is an ongoing situation. Confirmed U.S. cases stand at over 60,000, and they are still growing. This has been Andrew Luarasi with Code Blue News, signing off.